So when you get your key organizer, this is what comes in shipped in this box, and we're opening it for the first time. You have a nice thank you warranty card. You have the washers and the pin and also the Allen wrench included. And of course the key holder organizer in this nice felt box. And as you can see right there, it's pretty thick. And this is the clip end or the pin end, I believe. So I'm getting this to replace my Air Crystal key holder. This has done well for me for over a year. Although the biggest issue I have was with the ends always getting loose, always have to retighten it. It becomes more and more annoying and more problematic over time because there's a potential that this screw end can back out as both sides of the key holder organizer can loosen up. Now this does have that same thing, whereas you screw in something in, but it's bottom out on one end, so it's only one side that would back out and not both sides. So I'm hoping that kind of resolves that issue. It's a little bit thicker than something like this and definitely more sturdy and not, but I'm willing to sacrifice the flexibility and have more of a secure lock, and also the clip is definitely necessary. So while there's a warranty card and a thank you card provided by Keymarx, there is no instructions when you get this, but I have to assume this is what the instructions are. Use this to unlock and lock. So instead of using a flathead screwdriver, you would use this instead. And here you see there's provided screws, probably extra screws for these right here. And this is where you use the Allen wrench for, and washers. And also the idea of me getting this is to have the ease to access to flick out the keys. So I can press this to flick out the keys. Where something like this is a little bit harder. You're dangled too much if it's too loose, and because this is like the smallest you can go to. Or sometimes I'm doing one-handed, it's just very hard to get the key out. Whereas this should solve that problem. So I'm going to use this to untighten. And here you can see it's disassembled. This actually helps keep the key secure. And it pushes in, as you can see, to the end. And you'll use these washers. They call it pads, but I'm pretty sure they're just washers to help secure the key. So it said that this can be used for up to 2 to 5 keys. I have 2 keys, and I have a little hook that I like to use on the end as well. So I'm going to put one pad here. So I'm going to try to use a pad or a washer between each key just to see how that works, and we'll go from there. I'm tightening it right now. It feels pretty snug. And as you see right here, I have 2 keys, a little key hook that I've decided to attach to it. And the idea is that I can flip this out with one finger. And voila, it works really well. So I like how this mechanism works. There's this clip internally that presses the key against the wall, against the other plate, which secures the key from being loose. And as of right now, I can't tell if this will back out over time, but I will keep this key or clip on here just to secure it. And I can easily tighten it. Whereas something like this, if you didn't carry the key, you were tightening this by hand, and this would always back out. As you can see right here, this would always back out no matter how many keys I put. I could put 5 keys, 10 keys. It would always back out, and that would be a problem. So of course I can attach a card key right here. I can attach something else here. Definitely a lot thicker than something like this, even if you add 4 or 5 keys. But I'm willing to have that thickness and sturdiness to pretty much not compromise the keys ever like getting loose, or the screw top getting loose on this key holder, for example. And overall, I do like the look. This is like the polished gunmetal color. It has a nice little clip. I'm not sure how much I'll use that, but having this in my hand, easy to use, and the keys don't jingle much, which is great. So over time, I'll see how this works. But as of right now, first impressions is pretty cool, and it looks very solid.